Hello everybody, I'm the Dropbox Gamer and we're back for Kingdom Hearts. This is a normal run. It's kind of funny now that I think about it because every third episode, well, not every third, but so far the third episode, we always finish Traverse Town. I like the consistency, but after that I know it's going to go out the window. So, let's see, we talked to everybody, I'm pretty sure. He gives us a hint here to look everywhere if you're trying to find people, but honestly, I think you only really need to go like 2 rooms away before you could come back to the first district and move on with the game. So, yeah, you don't need to go all over the town. Just know that the first district is typically safe. At least for now, like, I say typically, it's just, in this next part, there are going to be Heartless that pop up. And that's, like, Heartless don't typically pop up in the first district, so, yeah. I swear, they use this character model for a clerk later on, and if you chat with him, he's like, oh, you seen me before? I think you're mistaking for me for someone else. And it's like, no, I'm pretty sure you're the guy that lost his heart. I'm pretty sure you're the guy that died in the scene. These guys are back. They're easy. A part of me wants to level up because once you get to level 9, I think, you do get the scan ability. I mentioned what scan is. It just shows you the hit points that an enemy needs before they die. And I like it not because it's, how do I say, it feels useful. Like, it doesn't do any extra damage, it just lets me know how I'm doing in battle, if I need to be more offensive. And also, some enemies, they do get phases, so if you know that a certain phase is popping up, you can prepare for it. Did that Heartless just went super fast for some reason? What the hell? What was I talking about? The scan ability. Okay, yeah. Scan literally just shows you how many hit points you need, and that reminds me now that I'm talking about abilities. Depending on what you choose at the beginning, like the sword, the shield, or the staff, you unlock abilities at a certain time. I think I might have mentioned it in the beginning, but for example, I chose the sword, so a lot of offensive abilities are going to pop up rather than defensive abilities. I think I did mention that, so yeah, just know that if you choose a sword, at level 9 you do get scanned. I'm pretty sure, that's on top of my head. So, choosing the weapon at the beginning, it does have a small impact on the game. It's just not too big of an impact because, like, regardless of what you choose, you can play any way you want. You could be more offensive, you could be more defensive. Hell, if you want to use magic, at one point, you get so strong that magic literally obliterates everything, so it only really changes how much magic you can do. And say you have low magic, it doesn't matter because certain keyblades, certain equipment can give you a boost in magic, so no real harm in not choosing staff, you know? That is if you want to be a magic user. Now, here's a little thing that happens if you leave during this part. Donald and Goofy would immediately pop up from a different place. And I like that little detail. I didn't know about that detail for the longest time until one playthrough. I was just dicking around and I saw that, so yeah, but when I say 2 rooms, we traveled 2 rooms, we could go back. It's just, during my level 1 playthrough, I thought you just had to leave once, like go to the second district and go back to the first district, but it didn't work and I kind of panicked because it's like, oh shit, I really don't want to deal with this shit because I'm gonna get bodied by everything, so I kind of panicked, ran to the other room, and I tried it again. So yeah, I think you need to move like 2 rooms away before it triggers. For you know, the Leon encounter. And the Leon encounter, before I forget, it is an optional fight that you can win or lose. So if you lose, no harm, no foul. You still progress through the story. The only difference is you do get an extra elixir by beating him, but it's not necessary, is what I'm trying to get at. I am just looking for encounters right now because I do want to somewhat level up, but I don't think we have enough enemies to level up. What level? I'm still level 7. No, wait, I'm level 6, not 7. That means we would have to beat a good chunk of enemies just to get to 9, but I don't have the time for that, and none are spawning. Oh wait, no, I am level 7. That's a good attempt at it. As long as you're smart with the fight, you could beat him. Now, when you go into the accessories shop, when you talk to Kid here, he'll give you this dialogue. That's how you know Leon's encounter is going to be popping up once you leave the building. And unfortunately, that's the only exit we have right now, so ready or not, you're going to be thrown into a fight. And I'll get rid of things I don't want. I'll keep the Mithril Shard. Mithril? Mithril? I don't know how to pronounce it. Because that's used for synthesis. And you want to keep
They'll
that.
come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
Hello, mysterious stranger. You don't
And
start
they'll
with a
keep on
hello.
coming at you,
Just come at me with
as long
violence,
as you
huh?
continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see
Invading my
that
personal
Keyblade.
space. Now I'm
What?
choosing violence.
There's no way you're getting this.
Alright. Then have it your way.
Now, when this fight starts, he's either going to jump at you or he's going to, cast fire. You can hit the fire and hit him. And then you can get a combo on him, but, ooh. Oh, this is not looking good. You want to be careful because I'm pretty sure if you mess up, like one more hit's going to kill me. Or knock me out, not kill me, but, oh. Damn. I think the level 1 playthrough lasted longer than that. Holy shit.
Hey, you found it.
That's embarrassing.
Nice going, Leon.
Well, like I said, win or lose,
Still,
story still continues. We're not getting
it
that
looks like
elixir
things are
though,
worse
so
than we thought.
tough.
A lot worse.
And that's a good example of not being careless in a fight, because until you get second chance, you can get killed easily. And this scene here was in the original game. This is from the Final Mix exclusive, so it's cool to see where Riku pops up.
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Excuse me. Did the king send you?
A new person. A new person told me, oh wait, no, it's Aerith. You don't owe me shit. You get the pass.
Come on, lazy bum. Wake up. You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about?
I'm the great ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one.
Now, when I first played this game, I liked that concept of the weapon choosing the owner, because that's the first time I ever experienced that.
Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay, you know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle and this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
Well, you heard of
Studying the
Ansem
Heartless.
once. He was a bitch,
He
from my
recorded all of his
understanding.
findings
Tried to
in a
use the
very
power of
detailed
darkness to
report.
take over Disney World or some shit. I really don't
Could we
remember
see
too
it?
well.
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered.
Too many worlds.
You know, I don't
Ooh,
recall
then maybe
reading
they'll
the,
find 'em.
reports after
Yes, those were my
a
thoughts.
while. I forgot what's on them.
We've got
I should look into it.
quick.
Red.
Donald, are you breaking the fourth wall? What the? Yuck.
That's right.
That's
The Keyblade.
terrifying. Why don't you break the fourth wall more often?
This is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute. What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
I swear, every time he says that, a part of me thinks he's gonna say, you know what? I really don't care. And then you talk to Yuffie here, she'll tell you that the Keyblade could unlock all sorts of locks, blah blah blah. I mean, no shit, it's a giant key. I think we already opened a couple of chests, so that checks out. And there's a little secret in this room. You can get it by looking at these paintings. They'll tell you the time to hit. And basically, you just want to get it to 7 on this clock up here. You're going to hear 3 chimes. 1 at 12, 1 at 6, and 1 at 7. And that's going to unlock a chest. There's the second one. And there we go, third one. I think... Why do I keep thinking it's going to be an elixir? Maybe it's because that chest right there was an elixir, but when you're ready, either save the game or continue on. I prefer to save when I can, but I feel a little confident here because we're just going to be up against some minor Heartless at the start. It won't be too difficult, and even then, if it is, you could just run past them.
Yuffie!
I like this part right here. It looks pretty cool. He just like knocks the fucker right out of the window and jumps out like a badass. Donald, are you... Hey, I do the slapstick in this group, you fuck. And he gives you advice. You have to find the boss, which is in the 3rd district. So we could either go there directly or we can fight a few. I'm going to fight a few because I'm pretty sure I'm very close on leveling up. But these guys do pack a little punch at this level, so you want to be careful. But they shouldn't be too difficult to handle. But again, if they are, you can run away. Don't worry too much about it. And before I forget, there is another thing that you can do. You can go back to the 1st district. It's safe there now. But when you go back to the 1st district, you could get an extra Mega Potion when you talk to Aerith. But right now, we're very close to leveling up. That's what I'm going to do. I think we just need about 7 or 8 more of these guys since they give you 3 experience. That will be unlocked later. Don't worry about it. 14. So 5 of these guys. Let's see. There's 4. There's 3. That's 7. We need 7 more experience, I believe. We should be able to find the rest in this room, hopefully. If not, we could go to the next. But while we're here, we might as well grab the chest. Because, honestly, I do pick up the chest. And since we're already here, we might as well, you know? And hopefully there is... Yep. I mean, that's 6. We need 1 more. Hopefully there's 1 other Heartless in here. Come here. There we go. And also there is a chest, like at the end of this path to my right. So we might as well try to get it. I say try because I remember when I was a kid, I would not be able to jump this little simple jump and I mess up on it. It was ridiculous. I'm always curious about what this room has. Like, Is it water bit? Oh shit, I forgot about it. Oh boy, that reminded me of when I was a kid. Jumping past the ledge. But, you know, I think if we could get one of these boxes and use that as a little jump. The basic jump doesn't get you much, but, you know, you could manage. There we go. Now, I was always curious about that one blue room. Like, do you ever wonder what it looks like inside? There's only really 2 apartment rooms that you could go in, and it's the green room and the red room, but I always wanted to know what was inside the blue room. I think it'd probably be like, I'd say, obviously, fish theme, and holy shit, that guy got me good. I don't know, I saw some decals with fish on it. Not bad to assume that it probably is dealing with fish or something. Get out of dodge. Get you out. Forget you. Let's see. We're a new level. I don't know what level we are, but I think we're now level 8. The next level we're gonna get scanned. But I think I'm just gonna go and fight the boss. And I'm pretty sure that by fighting the boss, I would go to my next level because it's just enough experience to get me there. And Leon would say, hey, first district is safe. If you ever need a breather, you could just pop by here. There's also the item stores that you could go to, which could get you potions, ethers, mega potions. Well, maybe not mega potions. I think tents, which tents are items that you could use through the pause menu. And that heals your health completely. Not just your health, but the whole party's health when you get Donald and Goofy. So there's that. I messed up. I shouldn't have broke that box. There's a treasure chest up there that, when I was a kid, I thought, oh, I can only get it by getting the, high jump. But if you stack these boxes together, you can manage to get up there. Just like this. And there you go. Of course, if you want to wait and get the high jump, you can. It's a lot. It takes, I would say, I don't know, would Monstro be like near the halfway point of the game? Or the end of the first part of the game? Not too sure. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna put a mega potion in your place. The accessory shop here would sell you accessories. And if you try chatting, it's not gonna say much now, so it's just extra. I'm gonna make it save right here. Again, something I learned from my first level playthrough is that if you die between now and the boss, you get sent back to, like, the Leon fight, and I didn't know that. Weird, right? You'd think you'd be popping out from the second district door, but no, you go back to Leon's fight. So, I guess if I really wanted to, I would die just to have a rematch with Leon, but no, I lost. It's fair and square. Let's keep going, you know? Also, if you're wondering why I'm breaking a lot of barrels and boxes, it's just for the chance that an item might pop out. Honestly, it's kind of a rare chance for me. I think once in a blue moon I'll get an item. It's like a potion, maybe a high potion. Something along those lines. Well, no, I think it's probably just a potion. But I can't really remember because, like I said, it's kind of rare for it to happen for me. I don't know if Lucky Strike affects that, but if it does, we're gonna have to wait a while until we can get it, you know? The third district's just down this way. Once we get past that door, we'll be ready for the boss. The boss could be a little iffy if you're not prepared or don't know its, its pattern, but I'll explain along the way. The good thing is that we're not gonna be alone during this boss fight. We're gonna have Donald and Goofy as backup, and during this game, Goofy is always programmed to have 2 levels above Sora, and I think Donald has 1 level below. So Donald's gonna be level 7, Goofy should be probably level 10. On top of my head, I think that's how it goes. So we should be fine.
Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get him, Goofy!
The key!
Now, the first part of the fight, it's not going to be the boss automatically. You're going to get some soldiers on you. I think there's, in total, 6 of them. But we dealt with soldiers already. They're not too much. Well, it looks like maybe there's 7. I'm not too sure. I lost count. But we dealt with these guys before. It's not too hard. He leveled up. Now I'm not sure what level he is now. Alright, so here's the boss. Now, what you need to know about the boss is that the arms and the legs, they have their separate hit points to get rid of. The body's always going to be the last thing that gets destroyed, so choose either the arms or the legs. It doesn't really matter. I think the arms have less hit points, but in order to hit them, you're going to need to do an air combo, which could be a little difficult if you're not used to. And be aware that they do spin around a lot, so be prepared to parry them. Now, when the boss does this, it's going to jump. You want to jump and be in the air before it lands, otherwise it's going to hit you. And then go for whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm trying to get the legs first because they also have this one attack that stomps towards you, and since I don't have guard, that means I'm going to have to try to parry it. I'm not too comfortable with parrying, so I'm going to get rid of this first. Then I'm going to go for this arm. See, they both went down. Now he's down to 2 limbs. The other arm should be going out pretty quick, and so is that leg. Oh, well, we got the leg. Just need the arm. Now the body's left, and when the body is armless and legless, limbless really, it's going to do this one spinning attack that's easy to parry, but you just got to be prepared. Give it a good hit. We should be done in a few seconds. Yep, there we go. And we got to level 9, so now we have scan. And that's the first boss. It's could be tricky, like I said, if you don't know the pattern, but once you know, it's pretty easy.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course!
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the kid.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh?
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Whoa.
Whisper runs on happy faces.
Happy?
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Double duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all bilge rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
I like how they give you some money here, because I don't know, it's pretty nice of them. They don't have to, but they see that you're going on a journey. It's just something nice. I like that. Now, this is where Leon typically gives you an elixir, but since we didn't beat him, we're not getting it. And this is telling you how to leave the world. See, I think Traverse Town is the only world that you could actually just walk out the doors for. Every other, you need a save point. And this is where we learn the power of fire. We'll get magic either through completing certain tasks or progressing through the story. It comes naturally. I think two of them, maybe 3 spells, are from some optional thing. But I'm not completely sure. Like, if you're completing the game, you're going to do it, so you're not going to miss it, is what I'm trying to say. So there are certain parts of the game that once you do something specific, there's not going to be any Heartless in the world. Like, for example, right now, we just beat the boss, so no Heartless are going to spawn when we explore the place, which is when I like to go and find the items that I've missed, or go to places I couldn't get to before. However, if you do leave the place, like say I exit the world and come back immediately, they're going to start spawning. Which, mind you, is fine. I could get through them. It's just, I like doing the easy route just to have less of a headache. It's completely doable. It's just get rid of the Heartless, you know? Except for one area where when I want to grab something, it's a little annoying because there's these... I'm pretty sure I'm going to show you in a few seconds and I'll point out what's wrong with this place. It's just, from the original game, this little part when I try to get the item, it was so frustrating because I could never get it because there was always a Heartless that got in my way. So it's funny that years later, decades later, I still have that feeling about it, and I still do this routine. Because I figured out, oh hey, Heartless don't pop up once I do this thing. I'm going to collect all the things that I couldn't before. And Leon's here, he's going to tell you about the Dalmatians. The Dalmatians are found in chests, weirdly enough. And they come in packs of 3s, I believe. So really, you're going to need to find 33 chests to find all 99. And they're spread throughout the world. So you're going to find some here. You're going to find some in the next world, and the next world, and the next world. All up until, like, the second to last world. So keep that in mind. It's just, I'm not too sure on top of my head the number that are in the worlds, like how many chests have Dalmatians, because some have 3, some have 4. And a little note to tell is that in this shop, these 3 would, like, change out who's the clerk, which is kind of, I like the little detail there. I think it's Louis, the one in green. If he's the clerk, he's kind of nervous about it, which, relatable. I can't talk to people. I can relate to that, Louis. Don't worry, you're not the only one that's having issues. Now, we don't have enough to get all their weapons. Here, after certain parts of the game, new weapons pop up for Donald and Goofy. It's kind of easy to forget, and also if you don't have the right amount of money, you're not going to be... Like, obviously, you can't buy it, but Heartless typically do drop a certain amount of money, and there's some places like Agrippa that drop, like, has pots that drop, I say 25 gold, maybe, so... There's that. I know there's some items that are highly valued, but they're for synthesis, so you don't want to sell those. You want to keep those as much as you can. Like, for instance, mithril shards. Mithril? I don't know how to pronounce that. Still, it does sell for a good amount, but you want to keep it for, synthesis. To make items. Because actually, where do you get those? I can't remember. I think one Heartless does, like, pop one out, but it's a very... What the hell is that? Leon? I didn't know you popped up here. Huh. Oh, the poor babies. Don't worry, I'll find all the dogs and I'll return them home. Seriously, I didn't know he was there. I was just gonna go to the gizmo shop to get to the roof. Huh. I guess you learn something new with your favorite game every day. What other secrets am I missing here? What if there was like a secret chest that gives you like a broken ass weapon that breaks the game as you swing it? Because I remember in the original game there was like I think a keyblade that you could only get through Game Shark Action Replay, or maybe I'm thinking of Kingdom Hearts 2, because Kingdom Hearts 2 also had like 2 of them, and it looked like it was made of glass. Like it had no textures at all. Beat Saber, I think was what it was called. Now this is the place where I couldn't get the damn item. See, back then you didn't have the triangle prompt. You had to go down to the last part on the, you know, where the attack is. You had to go down to the little spot on the bottom and select it. The reason why I had so much trouble was because air soldiers would spawn and they would not want to like stay still. All they would do would hit you, fly away, and I tried to attack them and I would fall to, you know, the lower level. And the thing is, you can't go back up once you fall. So you have to go run around, go through the gizmo shop. I didn't know he talked about that, which is a cool little detail. So yeah, that one little chest, or well, it wasn't even a chest. You were examining a part of the wall, so that yeah, getting that one postcard was such a pain in the ass that years later, it's still in the back of my mind. It's like, I don't want to deal with that headache. I might as well grab it now before I forget, and then I have to deal with a shadow. Or air soldier. Why did I say shadow? You're not saying anything new, so... Well, I guess that is kind of new, but it's nothing too helpful. Let's see. Where am I going to go now? I think that's new, but it's not too helpful. That's the same thing you said. I think that's all we really have around here. I guess I could go to the other place. Oh, I don't recall what it's called. Let's see. Well, it's this place up here. I don't think... Wait, did I not get the Trinity? Yeah, I didn't get the Trinity here. We'll grab the Trinity. We go to that... You'll see in a minute. I don't know what the place is called on top of my head, so that's why I'm struggling. Grab everything. There's another ability you get called Treasure Magnet. Makes picking up items like that easy. I think you get 2 of them. Donald and Goofy get their own. What's this place called? I'm not too sure, but we need to go there. In this room alone, there's like 2 chests that we can't get to. One we are gonna need... I think we're gonna need Glide unless Dolphin Kick could get us to that one chest. And then we're gonna need the Yellow Trinity for the other.
There's something about this musty place. It reminds me of the secret place back home, where we used to scribble on the walls. Remember?
Kairi?
Sora?
To be honest, seeing her just pop up and out kind of tripped me up as a kid. It was like, are you there? Are you not there? I guess you're not there because no one else sees you. It's only me. It's like, what the hell's going on? He knows my name. He therefore owes me $5. The king owes me $5, Sora. Everybody owes me $5. Except for Aerith. She gets a pass. She's cool. Also because she dies. Dude, what the fuck? Well, there's no such thing as spoiler warnings here, Sora. To clarify, and to give a very late spoiler warning, he's referring to her game, not Kingdom Hearts. She's very much alive here. Which is why we're better. Bullshit, we're better. If it wasn't for the Final Fantasy characters, no one would be interested. Correction! If it weren't for the Disney characters, nobody would be interested. I can't honestly, after a while, it does feel like the Final Fantasy characters kind of get pushed to the side. Hell, even in this game, like, who do we have? We have, I was about to say Auron, but no, he's in the sequel. We have Cloud, we have Leon, we have Yuffie, we have Aerith, we have Kid, we have the Moogles. They're part of Disney now, they're ours. You can't do that to the Moogles. Yes, I can, they're cuddly and profitable. Disney wants them, Sora. Disney wants you to make a profit. That's why you're in Smash. I mean, what now? Yes, you're so profitable, we put you in Smash, because it's gonna earn us some money. Like me. Okay, ending on that note, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Take care. Please like and subscribe.